this game for survival. I'ma let you know you don't want me as your rival. My introduction, this is my arrival. And I move souls like this is revival.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? It's Slim, the Hood Survivalist on here, back at it again. And today, we're going over fire safety in the wild, outdoors. Because a lot of wildfires get caused by human beings annually. And in California alone, wildfires are a major detriment to the environment and to the wilderness. Like, at least once a year, a wildfire happens and burns some part of the forest down. So I'm about to teach you how to prevent that shit. Let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing you gotta do is you gotta clear out a space. You gotta clear out a space that's like 10 feet around your fire. So, and you gotta make sure it's away from overhanging trees and all that shit. So we're gonna do it like right here, like right over here, like right over here. It'd be a good spot because like there's no trees overhanging and we can clear all this shit out. So I'm about to clear this shit out right quick and then we're gonna build a little fire pit.
I'm living for tomorrow, just trying to survive today. I'm living for tomorrow, just trying to survive today. So I'm right to the west below.
Alright, now that we got our space picked out, we're gonna start on our hole. You wanna get it about a foot down. And if you could go deeper, but about a foot is like the standard for safety everywhere. Alright, so once you got your hole dug up to a foot, you want to get some rocks, stones, shit, and start stacking them beside it or around it in a circle. And you're going to do that until your circle is complete.
I'm living for tomorrow, just trying to survive today. I'm living for tomorrow, just trying to survive today. So I'm right to the west below. From a road till I can't no more. I'ma shine till my light go wild. I'ma smoke till it ain't no joke.
Now that you got your fire nice and going, it's time to maintain it. You want to make sure your fire doesn't get too big, and you don't want to put things in like that float off. You don't want to, like when they catch on fire, they just float off and start burning. They'll float off and they'll fly away and they'll go float somewhere else and shit. So you want to avoid thin shit at this point. Like in the beginning, when you're trying to make a fire, get it started and shit, you can do that because the fire isn't raging. It's not, there's no like pressure around the fire because of the difference in the atmosphere. So shit isn't just going to take off and catch on the wind and then just start fucking going. And also, you want to have a shovel and a bucket of water. So just in case shit happen, you can douse this bitch. What else? Don't leave the fire unattended. Don't go to sleep and just leave the fire going and things like that. A lot of shit can happen while you're asleep and you not pay attention to it you could mess around and either start a crazy forest fire or burn yourself alive or die from smoke inhalation because of the conditions. So you want to make sure you're always watching your fires. Do not put rocks from a river or a creek or any water source into your fire, because those rocks can heat up the water. The fire can heat up the water inside of those rocks and cause those rocks to explode. Then you'll have like little grenades sitting in your fire ready to go off. You don't want no shrapnel hitting in your eye while you're trying to have a cookout with your family, a camp out with your family. Sitting around a campfire singing songs and shit. Oh, down on the corner, need it right. Pow! Fuck up the whole shit. But you can use the fire to cook, sterilize water, heat, obviously. The smoke repels like mosquitoes and other fucking insects, and fire wards off predators. So if you got a good fire going and shit, you know, you and whoever you with take turns watching that shit through the night. If you're in a dangerous area, then that shit can help you out. Yo, what up? Just taking a quick pause, telling y'all, if y'all like what y'all seeing so far, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so I can bring you more shit, and so you can get notified when I'm dropping more content. When it's time to put the fire out, you want to use the drown and pour method, the drown and stir method. You drown it with water. That's a lot of fucking water. So I definitely drown this shit. And then you stir it up to make sure all the embers are completely wet. And what I like to do is, I like to bury it to make sure that I know that the fire is all the way out. I get all the dirt and shit, put that shit all on it. Sand, dirt, whatever you got that you built your hole around. That way, not only is the fire gone, somebody won't come by and like fall in the hole or like break their ankle or some shit because of this hole. Who would be out here? I don't know. I don't know, but you know, you never know. Like, I've been out here every day for a week straight, and I still ain't see nobody come down here. So I don't know who's gonna be over here. Rock on there, stomp it down. And give it time and that shit'll be done. Or that shit look like nothing ever happened there.